Welcome, listener. What makes a place truly haunted? Is it the number of people who died there? The way they died? Or the fact that decades later, strangers still describe the same sounds, the same movements, the same feeling of being watched? Tonight, we're visiting 3 locations linked to real deaths, documented histories, and reports that continue long after the events themselves. A quiet manor in the English countryside, a historic home along a violent American trail, and an abandoned island rising from the sea in Japan. Each place has its own past, and each has left behind questions that have never been answered. Let's begin. Number 1. Bettiscombe Manor, Dorset, England. Bettiscombe Manor is a 17th century house standing quietly in the countryside of Dorset. At first glance, there is nothing unusual about it. No warning signs, no visible damage. But the house carries a history tied to the British slave trade. In the late 1600s, Bettiscombe was owned by Azariah Pinney, whose wealth came from plantations in the West Indies, including Nevis. Historical records confirm the Pinney family's involvement in slavery. During this time, an enslaved man was brought to England and died shortly after arriving at the manor. Instead of being buried, his skull was kept inside the house. Over the centuries, attempts were made to remove it. Each time, witnesses reported disturbing events, loud wailing sounds, violent disturbances, sudden illness or misfortune. The skull was always returned. Visitors later reported cold spots, unexplained noises, and the sensation of being watched while alone. The skull remains at Bettiscombe Manor today, and reports of activity have followed it into the modern era. Number 2. The McRaven House, Vicksburg, Mississippi. The McRaven House was built in 1797, near the historic Natchez Trace. The Trace was once a dangerous route, known for robberies, violence, and disappearances. One early resident was Andrew Glass, a documented highwayman who robbed travelers along the trail before disappearing back into the surrounding wilderness, earning a reputation that lingered long after he was gone. During the Civil War, McRaven served as a Confederate field hospital during the Siege of Vicksburg in 1863. Blood was spilled inside its walls. The owner, John Bobb, was shot on the property by Union soldiers. Later, 4 members of the Murray family died in the house from illness. Today, McRaven House is preserved as a historic site. But visitors report the house does not feel empty. Footsteps in the halls, doors opening on their own, objects moving without explanation. Some report figures dressed in period clothing. Others hear crying from an upstairs bedroom. These reports have remained consistent for decades. Number 3. Hashima Island, Nagasaki, Japan. Off the coast of Nagasaki lies Hashima Island, often called Battleship Island. From the late 1800s through the mid-1900s, it operated as a coal mining facility and became one of the most densely populated places on Earth. During World War II, forced laborers from Korea and China were brought to the island and made to work under brutal conditions. Many died from overwork, starvation, accidents, and disease. When the mines closed in 1974, the island was abandoned. Apartment buildings, a hospital, schools, all left behind. Visitors later reported unexplained experiences, whispers in empty rooms, footsteps echoing through ruined corridors, shadows moving where no one should be. The most reports come from the old hospital and the sealed mine entrances. No explanation has ever been confirmed. Only the accounts remain. So what do you think? The 3 places you just learned about still exist in the world today. They are real locations tied to real histories and to events that left lasting impressions behind. Bettiscombe Manor remains quiet in the English countryside, still holding what was never laid to rest. The McRaven House stands preserved in Mississippi, its rooms restored, its stories unfinished. And Hashima Island rises from the sea near Nagasaki, abandoned, silent, and watched from a distance by those who know its past. What people continue to experience in these places has never been fully explained, only reported again and again. Thank you for listening. If you enjoyed this video and would like to see more stories like this, please like and subscribe so we know that you do. And if you happen to know of more spooky or haunted places, let us know in the comments below. We may just include it in an upcoming video. Until next time.
Stay spooky.